in every region at least one or two centers of excellence. Schools that would serve, and I would give an example like Butere, for example. Butere has continued to produce very good players for the national teams, U17 and U20. Is there a way we can partner with this school and ensure that we can also identify other players through our grassroots programs and also place them in these schools and ensure that here we also have coaches, qualified coaches working with these kids for the 4 years that they will be in school. And that way we'll have a pool of players for the U17. We'll never lack a pool for U20 as well. Key for us to move to the next level was now to commercialize the women's game, because right now you have structures, clear structures for the leagues. You have active national teams. So what next? How then do we bring in the money?
Commercialize,
One of the tools that could help change this was club licensing. We started the implementation of club licensing. Last year, we started a soft implementation, also in partner, because it's one of the key development programs from FIFA. So we implemented at the Women's Premier League level the same way we did at the NSL and the same way we did at the Premier League level. So ensuring that we have structures in place and ensuring that the clubs are also professionally managed and run, that is one thing that could help us also tap and or attract partners and sponsors. Because I would give an example. One of the things FIFA is really pushing for is for women. And we're not saying that at every bench should be purely women. You can have a male head coach, but can you make sure that your assistant or a second assistant is female? And can we ensure that we're not just pushing for these women to take up these roles, but we also educate them so that they're ready for this? We did a couple of courses from the D license and then C license, and we have a few now with B licenses, just to show that much as we are asking you to go this direction, here is a pool of coaches that you can work with. Look at Zitek. She's a beneficiary. Harriet, she was able to follow the D license, went up to C, and eventually B, and she's a coach right now at Zitek. We want to see more women taking up this role. It was unfortunate that Police Bullets let go of Beldino Demba, but then replaced him with a man, and the assistant is also a man. And what club licensing is looking to achieve is just to ensure that we have a good technical team in place and we have an administrative team in place, whereby each club has a CEO or a general manager. We have different roles within the team working behind the team. And this is the only thing that would also help us into showing how organized we are and how professionalized we can be. And that is what some of these people want. Do you have a structure? Do you have a leadership in place? Are you registered? How do you exist legally? And what is your leadership how does your leadership structure look like? As we speak, I understand club licensing has not been implemented this year, and it's not just for women football, it's for across board, which is, for me, I would say it's a setback. Because looking at the Moroccans, looking at WNSL that you're praising, they have put these things in place. And you can only achieve that through club licensing. If we do not take it serious, then it will be hard for us to move forward. One of the things that we're also doing, it's one of also FIFA's key development program, we realized that, previously, FIFA has, after the World Cup in 2019 in France, they launched development programs, 8 of them. So among them, there's the Women Football Campaign, grassroots. There's the league development to assist different member associations initiate leagues for women or enhance the existing leagues. And then there is capacity building for coaches, for administrators as well. And there is there's also club licensing and also targeted elite coach mentorship programs, like what Mildred also benefited from recently in Zurich. So after that, several member associations, including Kenya, took full advantage of those programs. And one of the key programs actually is to come up with a strategy. You need to have a plan like what is your direction, what do you want to do, and how do you want to do it, who do you need in place to assist you get there. So we came up with a strategy also at FKF in 2020 to 2024, which is currently supposed to be reviewed. And then after the World Cup in New Zealand and Australia, like FIFA revised the development programs as well, and now they're 13, so it means more funding for them, more programs, and more funding also for the different member associations. So key, and one of the new programs is also coming up with commercial strategies. So you have a structure already in place, and you can see a clear vision and pathway for the development of the game. So what next? How can you bring in the money? Like you say, we need partners and all that. Come up with commercial strategies. And FIFA is supporting member associations with this program.
And are we taking advantage of those programs? Now that is the question now.
I believe we are on track. I believe we are. Nady is currently working towards that, and I hope and believe that she will get the necessary support to implement these programs, because without the support it will be impossible. It will be very impossible to achieve. So, and this support must come from different departments.
And the thing you've mentioned, it's about collaborations and people coming together, and you said being intentional. This is what we want to do, and having a target. In the next 3 years, we want women's football to be here. How do we get there? Now all these strategies are and then everybody coming together and pushing the same agenda and being on the same page.
Exactly.
Let me ask, just under 2 minutes now, the Girls Unlimited. You founded it. What does it do? What does it aim to achieve?
So Girls Unlimited is a community-based organization, and we purely focus on grassroots football and life skills. And our key agenda for us, it's about football for development, ensuring that, okay, you may be a very good player, but if you do not have like the fundamental life skills to guide you through that as a player, then you're doomed. So what we've been doing is going to different communities and reaching out to girls, and we have football sessions, but we combine it with life skills. Because for us, like if you can make a very good player on the pitch, you can also be a very good player off the pitch. If I would give an example with some, just maybe four life skills. One is communication. For you to be to win that match, like football is a team sport, it's not like tennis. So you must communicate with each other on the pitch very well, verbal and non-verbal communication, to be able to win that match. If you're able to apply that off the pitch as well, like generally, women face a lot of issues off the pitch, at home, within the communities and all that. So whatever challenge you may face off the pitch, you can communicate and you can get help. Because some of us struggle, and over time, even when I was still actively playing, we'd get a good player show up. She's there for like 3 months or 4 months, and then she disappears. She was harassed by someone, or maybe a coach, and she couldn't speak to anyone, and then she just disappeared. So these things happen, and we cannot run away from them. But you need to learn to communicate. If you can communicate well on the pitch, you can communicate off the pitch, and together we can find solutions. Teamwork. We need teamwork to win that match. We can apply the same off the pitch and support each other as women, as girls, and we'll be able to sort some of the challenges that we face. Decision making. Like, if you can't make good decisions on the pitch, you'll not be able to win the match. You may be holding on to the ball when you could easily pass and someone was open and could score. Or you may pass and maybe you had a clear chance of maybe shooting and just scoring. So if you can make those good decisions on the pitch, you can also make them off the pitch. Know when to do what and at what time. So if you're not training, maybe you're home assisting with chores, or maybe you're just studying and not maybe engaging in vices and stuff like that. And then like also leadership. If you're selected as a team captain, clearly it shows that you portray some skills to lead and the team. And this could help also to lead them in victories. You can apply that and become. We have a few footballers who are MCS today. And just because they went on and use the same skills of the pitch to excel off the pitch. So
fantastic.
So that are some of the things we do. And also we run thematic tournaments, and our target usually is U15 back to school, and we support with stationaries, kids with stationaries, and and of course key for us is the life skills part.
Life skills. Leo ni siku ya mashujaa. Please tuambie, who is that person in football, women's football you would celebrate today siku ya mashujaa?
Local or international?
Local or internationally?
Either.
Chaguo ni lako.
Sarai Beoman, FIFA chief of women's football. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Good choice. Very good choice.
Thank you so much, Doreen Nabwire, for just coming and just enlightening us. Part 2 of this conversation.